I didn't tell anyone I was going to shave my head the day I did it. I spent hours ruminating about the idea from my bedroom, shamelessly looking up YouTube videos about best practices when buzzing one's own head, and also before and after videos of other women who had taken the plunge. Up until the moment I did it, I never really knew if it was going to happen. I honestly could not foresee myself actually going through with it. I never particularly liked the way I looked. My long auburn hair always seemed to sit incorrectly on my shoulders, and it never made me feel the way I wanted it to. The way others' hair made them look more regal, or refined, or even fun-loving. And at first, I didn't want to chance it by potentially making matters worse for myself. But in truth, it was because of this hesitation, this fear of accepting myself even less, that made me go through with it. Just as you can toss an infant in a pool and they will instinctively know how to swim, I was going to force myself to accept my body for what it was, for who I was. Already being so unhappy and lacking in confidence, I figured once it was over, I would be the only one left to convince that I am worthy of love no matter how I look. Though of course that was not the end of it. I've been pulled aside by some who thought it necessary to remind me of my womanhood. To this day, it comes as a surprise how much others rely on appearance alone to determine who fits where in their gender binary, when in fact I have never felt more in touch with my femininity than with a shaved head. Nowadays, I am more confident in myself than I've ever been, and I feel more comfortable in my own skin. My body feels like a home to my soul when it hadn't before. When I first buzzed my head, I was not in a dark place. I was living a stagnant life, and with that stagnance came much too much time on my hands to analyze my life, including my appearance. I felt numb to change. I was restless. I needed a reset, and so I found one. The air felt electric the moment I brought clippers to my hair. My heart was pumping adrenaline through my body, my heart rate nearly palpitating, and for a brief second I hesitated before immediately diving in and taking off the first horizontal strip of a different overgrown haircut. I hesitated not because I was unsure of how I'd look with a buzzed head, but more so because I knew as soon as I started there was no turning back, and the moment others saw me without hair, I will have changed their outlook of me for good. Just as a stain on my skin does not determine my work ethic, the length of my hair is not a measure of my mental state, an indicator of my sexuality, or an invitation for commentary. Every time I shear away another layer of growth, I feel reinvigorated and at peace. I feel reborn.